I am here to tell you about how to create a snippet for your emails with what's called a global snippets. You can create a generic code that's placed in the email, and people can come in and insert their specific address, page, name, whatever it is that you create ahead of time. Your messages can be forwarded, your campaigns can be forwarded to these other people, and they change those specific snippets, and there all the messages become personalized to them. You want to go into your lists. Go into List Settings, and you go to Personalize your list. You go down to the bottom. Now this is assuming you're in the correct list, okay? Now, what I did was I created some snippets right here. I created one that is called My Name, and what it's going to do is it'll just replace a name with my name. Okay, that's dependent on the name of the snippet. I'm going to do one for my company squeeze page. I'm going to call it my ND squeeze page. That's just for my company. And the name of my squeeze page happens to be, this is my domain. Okay, there we go. So now that is the one I'm creating. This would be the squeeze page that I would want mine to be. And it's just basically a squeeze page. Okay, because this set of autoresponder messages is specific for this company. Okay, so now I'm going to add that. Once it's added, now you go back up to your messages. Okay, messages, go to follow-up messages. This happens to be my set of messages. You have to be in the right set, remember. Okay, now you go to follow-up messages, and you click on any of the messages. This is my first message, doesn't matter which one. What we're doing is we're just creating them. Go to personalize, and you'll notice you're thinking, oh, these are all of them. No, that's not all of them. Go down to the bottom. Oops, hold on. Okay, just go all the way down and you'll see all of them that you can create. And here, where is it? Squeeze page, right there. So now if I click on that, it just landed up in here. That's fine. What we want to do is we have that squeeze page name. We want to go into hyperlink. Okay. And because we want to hyperlink that, I'm going to go into my hyperlink, and the reason I'm going to hyperlink is that if I scroll down here, you will see where it says join NetDivi free here. This is hyperlinked. So what we want to do is we want anybody who's got who's got their link to be able to replace their link with the generic global thingy that I'm making here. So I'm going to go in here, and wherever it says join NetDivi, we're going to put this global snippet right there. So now we're going to go, and wherever it says, let me reduce this for a second, let's look at the exact wording. Okay, and this is all in capitals, so I'm going to just copy that so I get it exact. And we'll go and put that exact text up in here. So for those of you who are creating snippets for your future emails, this is what you would do. And now we're going to insert. Okay, so there it is there. Now, the only reason I'm inserting it again is to show you. You would not have this in here at this point. Okay, if you're creating the snippets for others, that's what you would do. And this would show up there. So now anytime anyone wants to populate this campaign that you send them with their specifics, they would just they would have those set up. When you send out the campaign to someone, what will happen is the person will receive the campaign, and they'll have a spot in here at the bottom when it's got like global snippets, and what will happen is they'll be able to go in and replace their exact name in here. Instead of saying Global Karen, they'll put Global Lloyd or Global Robert or whatever. And you'll be able to populate these with your specific email, squeeze page, name, and that's it. And you do it once, and then all of the messages after that will switch over. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I'm going to show you one more thing, and it's just basically how to load a campaign. If I go into messages here to follow up messages, let's say I have a list of messages, which I do in here. If I wanted to share this campaign that has been set up with these global snippets, I can share this campaign. That would put follow-ups only. It wouldn't necessarily be my, my broadcast messages. It could be whatever. And then I would just basically put save, and it would show me you see this right here at the top? Campaign sharing has now been active. So you can copy this code. Okay, I can give this code to anybody, and they would receive those messages. Okay, if you get that, you want it. All right, very good. Okay, now the last thing I want to share is how to load a campaign if you're a person who receives a code from your upline or from someone, so you can load your campaign. So you have to be in messages, you have to be in your follow-up messages, and you probably have no messages in here at this point, or maybe you have some and you want to replace it. If you have some and you want to replace it, when you load this campaign, it will erase all of these messages and replace it with the others, so be aware of that. Okay, so if you get a code, what you'll want to do is you'll want to put the code right in here and press Load Campaign, and that will load it for you. Okay.